Here's the big story of the day. Macy's, first of all, closing 68 stores, laying off 10,000 people. Weak holiday sales. Same story at Kohl's. Weak holiday sales. Sears closing 150 stores, and Kmart stores as well. They're together, of course. Nordstrom, JCPenney, they're all getting hit. Sears actually is slightly higher in the very early going. The bottom line here is that people are changing the way they shop, and it'll make a huge difference in America. Ashley Webster's here, Liz McDonald, Larry Levin, Scott Martin and D.R. Barton all joining in. I'm saying this is a huge shift in what we buy and how we buy it. What do you say, Mr. Martin?
I agree, Stuart, and this is something that's been going on for quite some time now, many years. Now, here's the interesting thing. Macy's announced this in Chicago recently, too, about some big stores that they're closing to the surprise of some local citizens here. The approach, though, that they're taking is interesting. They're talking about the real estate for these stores, guys, being the valuable component and maybe selling that off or leasing those out. Yeah. I'll tell you what, these are becoming graveyards, if you ask me, because some of these stores, they're not going to be able to repurpose into business centers, hotels, apartments, or condos. That's the real concern going forward here. What do they do at those stores when they actually can't even sell the real estate?
Right. I mean, DR, is there a department store stock that you would buy at this moment? Because it's so far down. Look at this, 17% down for Kohl's.
Not unless you call Amazon a department store,
exactly.
Stuart.
Right.
You know, we're in trouble all across the board there. We talked about this shift Scott just mentioned. It's been an ongoing shift. Here's the prediction. A few years from now, not too many years removed, everybody's going to be buying Macy's on Amazon. They're going to be buying Nordstrom's on Amazon because Amazon has won the distribution war. That's over. That's done. Everybody trying to do their own gig online is going to migrate to Amazon.
Yeah, look at this. Amazon tells us that they shipped 1 billion items during the holidays. And now they're expanding actually into bricks and mortar. Give me that story.
Which just makes no sense based on everything we've just said. However, Amazon just down the road opening a bookstore at Columbus Circle in New York in the mall there. This actually is their 4th one. They already have one in Seattle, one in Portland and one in San Diego. And they're going to be selling in physical bookstore books that you can get on Amazon online. For some reason, they believe there's value in actually having somewhere you can walk into.
Right. I hear a lot of noise in the background. It's coming from the CME, where we have our own Larry Levin. Larry is a futuristic kind of guy.
Yes.
He's into virtual reality. He's got 2 Tesla cars. So you tell me about the future of retailing. It's got to be online. What do you say?
It's online, Stuart, and even taking a step further, I believe it's virtual reality. It's being able to put a headset on, see yourself in a certain outfit or using a certain device, but it certainly isn't going into a store anymore. In fact, the only way the malls are going to be able to stay even around for a little while is by completely changing the experience, and it doesn't really look like they're even trying to do that. So, you know, online's really the only way to go on your phones and a virtual reality headset.
You're the virtual reality guy on this program, because I know you're into it. Is there a program for these goggle, I keep doing this, these goggle things, where you can try on an outfit? Are we there yet?
Yes, yeah, we are there. It's obviously very in its beginning stages, but yeah, you can already see yourself in certain outfits. In fact, a few years ago, Land's End was trying to do that just online, where you were able to upload a picture of yourself and see yourself in an outlet. Didn't work that great, but it's the beginning, right?
Stu could try on his
That is fascinating. Now, hold on.